Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2, testing 1 2 1 2. Did it work, yeah?
Yeah, just wait for an extension, mate, but yeah, other than that, it's fine.
Facilities management, I should get a job in that.
It's tough though. How many plugs? 28? I need one. I've left the door open where those two set sizes are. It's just if they come with the extension, that'll help. Yes,
box. Right. He's going to bring Gazebo over as well. Yeah. See if that's working. Looks like it. Yeah. That's a bloody mess. Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, stand back to it. Hold on, it's going.
No. No.
Did you say he's coming back up?
Yeah, he's going to bring a gazebo up. So I've got my bullet. Looks like there's a light on there, but actually hold your finger, it's just really bright red on top of this plug switch.
You can get power, it made my job a lot easier because that streaming box only lasts for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
And then I've got a power bank, so it just means I can run it for.
I'm going to start the commentary as soon as he blows up. We'll sort of start running. Right. Well, a very warm welcome to Loughborough University. This is the ProChance assessment day. This is the first of two matches taking place here today. I was rather hoping for glorious sunshine, a little overcast at the moment here in Leicestershire, but still perfect playing conditions. Brand new 4G pitch being used here at Loughborough for these matches today. This is the first match. It's the under-17s or the 17s. And Team 1 will be in the white shirts and the black shorts, and Team 2 in the orange shirts with the white sleeves. Let's take the early opportunity to introduce you to the two teams taking part in this first match. First of all, Team 1, they'll be operating with a 3-5-2 system. Callum Smalley is the goalkeeper. They'll be playing three at the back. Elijah Hearn, Lamar Moore and Spike Stegall will be the three central defenders, and then a midfield of Jack Waddington, Evander Grubb and Will Coulton. Will Coulton will be the furthest forward of those three central players. The two wingers who will be doubling up as wing backs, number 7 Enoch Apayinki and Frankie Sinfield on the left. He will be wearing the number 11, and the lead man up front is James Norris. He'll be wearing the number 10 shirt. Just in behind him is Hans Mpongo. They have one sub, and that's Harry McKenna, the Team 1 in the white shirts and the black shorts. Well, Team 2 are in the orange shirts, essentially orange bibs with white sleeves and white shorts. And they're lining up with Baldwin Kaluuya in goal. A back four, and they will be playing in a 4-4-1-1 formation. Back four, David Scholler is at right back. Left back is Ryan Thomas, and the two central defenders are Max Hinman and Ryan Wharton. Amani Orji is the holding midfielder. He'll be alongside Dylan Walker in the heart of the midfield. Two wide players, number 11 Struder Apoya on the left, and Onyemi Ozokwe is on the right, and then number 9 Tyrell Horton leads the line, and in the number 10 position, just behind the number 10, Brendan Deeble. Two substitutes for the orange team. That's Charlie Bullock in the 12 shirt, and we've also got a second substitute, which is Emmanuel Peter Urtea. Today's referee is Martin Dexter, Premier League 2, Premier League Elite Group referee, former Football League assistant referee, honoured just a couple of years ago by the Leicestershire and Rutland County FA for 35 years loyal service to football in the local area. Spike Stegall is the captain of the white team. He'll be playing on the left side of that defence. The former Lambeth Tigers player from South London, played for Peterborough United and has been on trial at a couple of EFL clubs of late, and interest is high in Spike Stegall. Quick mention for the ProChance coaching team, Edu Rubio and Neil Bennett. Neil Bennett is the coach for the goalkeepers. Lizzie Reid is the medical staff, and the head coach for ProChance is Liam Sutcliffe. And Liam also working alongside Ian Birchnell, the 37-year-old who comes from these parts in Leicester, and actually succeeded Graham Potter as the manager of Östersund in Sweden. Of course, Graham Potter went on to take charge of Swansea, and now a Premier League manager with Brighton and Hove Albion. So we're all off and underway. The two teams kneeling ahead of kick-off, and we're off and underway. Had a chance to get forward for Norris. He's done very well. He's forced an early corner. Good bright start from the team in white. Well, Coulton has gone across to take this corner. He's going to be right-footed. Coulton spent 8 weeks on trial at Chelsea last season. And a glancing header, which was just over the top from Norris. But an early chance for Team 1 in the white. Ryan Thomas quickly closed down by Mpongo. Ogier helped along the back line by Hinman, former Morecambe player. It's Elijah Hearn. He's given the ball away. Horton. It's a good play from Horton. Into the box and a penalty. It was a trailing leg from Spike Skegel, and the penalty has been awarded. It's a good burst forward. And a penalty and an early opportunity. A very well taken penalty as well from Terrell Horton. Former Port Vale man. Sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. And straight into the corner. Callum Smalley with no chance. He went one way, the ball went the other. And an early goal for the team in orange after a fairly productive start from the team in white. Here's Hearn. Apiyinka. Stepping in to win the ball back there was Struder Apua. Apua comes from the Seychelles Academy in France. His last club was Fulham. Of course, this week won promotion back to the Premier League. Apiyinka. Robbed though by Thomas. Thomas has done well. Trying to get the cross in was Apua. Diebel. Good play from Thomas. Blocked away though by Waddington, winning the ball back, the midfielder. Apua. Schola. Helps it forward, Chalou rather. And that's going to be a goal kick. To be taken by Callum Smalley, who comes from the West Country, represented Somerset at under 16 level, Bristol Rovers and Yeovil Town. Coulton operating on the left side of that midfield, it seems. He's an attacking midfielder. Quick throw towards Mpongo. Apiyinka. Back to Elijah Hearn. Intelligent little ball inside to Coulton, operating in that pocket, but it's been won back in a battle of the number 8s by Dylan Walker. That's a good looking ball in, and it should have been 1-1. It was James Norris arriving, former Stevenage man. Danger has not yet been averted, but now they've got a chance to get forward. Stepping across was Lamar Moore. Gets the better of Tyrell Horton. Lamar Moore will be playing in the under-23 or the 23s game later on as well. It's back with the goalkeeper. All players are free of compensation, and all European players have confirmed letters from their junior clubs that there's no compensation to be payable if a player signs for a professional club. As search for the equaliser falls at the feet of James Norris, but it was lofted behind for a goal kick. Some players have come to ProChance via the scouting network. Some players are on show because ProChance felt they deserved an opportunity to show everyone what they can do today. And they haven't come through the normal challenges and channels of scouting analysis. Opportunity for them today. It's a good foot in the midfield to take the ball away from Opayinka. Opportunity to get the ball forward from Sinfield. That left foot. Pure. It's Ryan Thomas. Turning away from Norris. So 1-0 to the team in orange. Team 2. Thomas helps it on. There's Mpongo. And it's gone in. Off the defender. I think it came off with Thomas last, and that's the equaliser. Well, he had a really good opportunity in the opening minute. Did Hans Mpongo. And this time he has managed to find the back of the net. Ryan Thomas got the last touch, but all he could do was help the ball into the net. And in the opening 10 minutes, we've got a goal apiece in what has been an open and entertaining game. Here is Thomas, nothing he could do to keep the ball out. James Norris, the man closing down. Thomas. It's D-ball. Low cross is deflected, it's a corner. An out swinger. Glanced away. Norris. Opayinka. Elijah Hearn, former Watford man, playing at right back in that three-man defence. Waddington went in for the challenge, but still in possession of the orange with Diebel. Good covering by Hearn. Those who impress in the under-17s and the 17s game here will be playing against Huddersfield Town, a combination team of their 17s and 19s mixed at their training ground on the 15th of August in a behind closed doors game. And those that impress in the 23s game this afternoon will be offered the opportunity to play against the Championship club at 23s level at the end of August in a behind closed doors friendly. Opayinka goes on the outside. Interesting battle that between Opayinka and Thomas. Looking for some support. Thomas bided his time and done very well. Clearance from Hinman. Rolled forward by Lamar Moore. He's given it away. Amani Orji. one of those players, Auger, who will be playing in the 23s game this afternoon, which kicks off around about 2:30 British summer time. Zokwe tried to get the cross in, but was blocked at source. It's Dylan Walker. Zokwe. Outnumbered 3-1. He's back with Auger again. Sherlock. Yinka to Hearn. It's a good bit of distribution by Callum Smalley over towards the left-hand side, and Frankie Sinfield. Stegel. This is a good run for the midfield. Excellent ball as well, but the offside flag is up against James Norris. Good little run there from Will Colton from the midfield. Colton, as I mentioned earlier, just before lockdown, spent 8 weeks at Chelsea. He hopes to be playing in the Under-17 World Cup next year for New Zealand. Stegel will see that all the way back to Smalley. Touched down by Waddington. He's got it back again here. Waddington, former Lincoln City player. Chance to drive forward once again. He's looking for the return grub. Stung the palms of the goalkeeper. Yinka, former Peterborough United under-16s player last season, is going to take this throw. Him on inch perfect. Towards Zokwe. Zokwe is the brother of the former Derry City striker, Junior Zokwe. And Pongo. It's good play. Good goalkeeping as well, because that was a good run from Evander Grubb from the midfield. Goalkeeper Baldwin Kaluuya came off his line and done well to thwart the danger. Dylan Walker, who was previously at AFC Bournemouth. Colton, deep cross. Thomas is watching. Yinka. It was he that got the last touch and a throw into the orange team. Team 2, who have come back into this game with that early chance that fell to the Whites. They should have been 1-0 up in the first minute. The header was from Pongo. Assistant referee on this near side says foul throw by Ryan Thomas. Ryan Thomas, previously at Peterborough United. It's a lofted ball to the back post by Evander Grubb. A nice ball back. Oh, it's a chance for Norris, and he seemed to get it caught between his 2 feet. Great ball in though from Colton, but now suddenly there's a chance of a break at the other end. Walker, he's got a bit of time and a bit of space. It's Horton. Interception from Waddington. Many pro clubs are watching today, either in person, but mainly online. Lots of clubs are watching from Premier League down to National League, and the 23s players, the option of Europe is really possible with a number of European clubs that are also watching today. It's one back again by Colton. Just chips it over the top. It's one to run on to for Mpongo. And Mpongo, strong, quick player who will be one of the players on show this afternoon in the 23s game. So we see more of him later. It's Colton with the throw. It's back to Waddington. Something to run on to here for Norris. Can he get the cross in from the left-hand side? Closed down by Hinman. Header away and a chance of a breakaway. Pure. Pure's got the better of Hearn. And he's still going. Got the better of Waddington as well, but Waddington had other ideas and won it back. Given away by Grubb. One back in the midfield well by Amani Orji. Orji's ball over the top. Just too much for Azokwe. Amani Orji is another player that will be on show this afternoon in the 23s game. It's shown he's a big, strong player in the middle of that midfield. Waddington. Colton. Flag is up. I think it was against Hans Mpongo. ProChance has a fixture list that is currently being built for the 2020-2021 season, with lots of games against professional clubs at all age groups, 16s and upwards. They're going to be lined up in the future, where young players are going to have the opportunity to showcase their talents. Elijah Hearn. Waddington gives him the return. Hearn gets the better of Thomas. Chip over the top from Azokwe. Clearance away though. Azokwe. He's gone more central. He'll be involved in the action. Waddington. Over to Spike Stegel. Shooting opportunity. It's just rising over the top of the crossbar from Evander Grubb. It's another player from Somerset. He's only 16 years of age. Played in the Southern League South West Division last season for Bristol Manor Farm. Goal kick was taken short. Slammed against Norris. Now for a throw. It's a nice play from Brendan Deeble. It was very deep inside his own half there, the attacker. Inside his own penalty area, in fact. Callan Smalley, the goalkeeper. Frankie Sinfield. Colton. Lamar Moore into Waddington. He's got a bit of time and space. Hearn. Waddington again. It's a good toe in from Apua. Stegel back to Smalley. Strong header from Orji. There goes a whistle for the break. And a scoreline of 1-1. We saw that early chance for Mpongo headed over, straight up the other end. A penalty from Horton made it 1-0. But an equaliser, an own goal from Ryan Thomas off of the effort from Mpongo. Means it's all square at 1-1.
Was just phoned me and said that Will Colton is actually number. He's number 8. You've been calling up someone else. So, oh right, there's 11. Which one have you called? I think you've been calling him as number 4, but he's number 8. Oh right, Will Colton number 8. Will Colton's number 8. Okay, sorry.
We're only going to what we've given them.
Well, the white team are making their way out onto the pitch after a team talk from the ProChance head coach Liam Sutcliffe. He's taken charge of Team 1. Team 2 is being looked after by Edu Rubio, former under-23 coach at the MK Dons. He has also worked for the English FA, Chelsea and Valencia in the past. Last season he was the first team coach at Crawley Town. The Orange team making their way out onto the pitch now. Harry McKenna is the sub for the white team, and you've got Charlie Bullock and Emmanuel Peter Eratiyu Iritia rather, on the bench for the Orange team. That was the 20-minute drinks break. So we go for 4 quarters. Good interception from Thomas. And that's a good ball as well to Apua. Drives it in, blocked by Lamar Moore. Thomas couldn't quite take that in stride. He's now out of position and there's a chance for Opeyinka. Grubb all the way back. This is Callum Smalling to Hearn. It's the first time this brand new surface has been put to use here at Loughborough. It's a good turn by Colton. Grubb. Thomas. Interception by Waddington. Well, it was Waddington that was fouled in the end by Apua. Hearn. Norris. Hearn. I'll come back to Waddington. Spike Stegel. Just a bit too far ahead of Frankie Sinfield. Elijah Hearn. Opeyinka. Waddington. Over to Stegel, who's operating on the left-hand side of that back three. It's a good run. All the way here, maybe. Oh, Hansen Pongo eventually stopped in his tracks, but it was a good solo effort. Pongo again. Took 2 to quickly close him down that time. Opeyinka. Hearn. Helped on by Evander Grubb. This is Lamar Moore. Just beyond Mpongo. Round the corner from Apua. Strength from Hearn. Wins the free kick. This is Hearn. He's got caught there as Enoch Opeyinka. Good running in from the right-hand side, the former Peterborough man. And he wins a free kick in potentially a dangerous position here. Just on the edge of the penalty area. Hansen Pongo is showing his intent. Still no sign of the sunshine here in Loughborough. A pleasant day, a little breezy up on the hill here. But perfect football conditions. Shout from the bench down below said surely it's a left footer, but it's the right foot of Mpongo straight into the wall. He'll get the chance to shoot again. Been dispossessed. Orji, there's a chance to break maybe here, but that's a foul. Foul by Elijah Hunt. Free kick. Referee wants a word with the two captains. Spike Stegel and Amani Orji. I can only imagine it's on the back of 2 or 3 niggly fouls in the last minute or two, just to calm it down and get back to the free-flowing football which it's all about. Azokwe steers inside, straight into Waddington. The white team have it back again. Colton wins the throw. He's got Soonfield ahead of him, but he'll leave it to Stegel. Header forward by David Cholu. Nice from Grubb. Opayinka. Caught by Amani Orji. And another free kick. Just a little bit further out this time. I think this will be a delivery rather than a... Oh, it's a good ball as well. Real chance. And that's a penalty. And it all came about from the quick thinking of Jack Waddington, who played the free kick brilliantly into the path of James Norris, who was clipped on his way inside. The referee didn't waste any time in pointing to the spot. Looked like the correct decision. The man that won the penalty, James Norris, is going to take the penalty. And that's a very good penalty into the roof of the net. And for the first time in this game, the white team are leading by 2-1. Excellent penalty from Jamie Norris, the former Stevenage man, finding the roof of the net. Nothing the goalkeeper, Baldwin Kaluuya, could have done about that. So 2-1, 2 penalties in this game. Waddington combining with Hearn and winning a free kick. To Colton, but he couldn't make it stick. Azokwe steers out of play on the far side for a throw-in. Spike Stegel to take. All of these players are fighting to be picked up by a club on the day today, or for a trial. But they're also looking to impress Liam Sutcliffe, the head coach, and Eddie Rubio and Neil Bennett for their chance to feature in the up-and-coming ProChance showcases that will be coming thick and fast. And it's strong there, Norris, to win the ball back. It's Orji unable to orchestrate an opening. It's back with the goalkeeper, Kaluuya. And the Grub's won it, and he's done well. Tries to loft it forward again towards Opayinka. Brendan Deeble has found Azokwe. Who ball into the box. Waddington blocks. Lamar Moore completes the clearance to play on the far side. The only way into a ProChance football showcase event and a chance of a pro contract is through their assessment process. Events taking place around the UK will be selecting talent, and only the best will be chosen. That's the philosophy of ProChance. Touched off by Norris. Opiinka. Wide it goes from Colton. Sinfield. He's done well, Sinfield. But his cross ends up in the side netting. It's a goal kick. David Sherlock. It's run back well. It's a driving run from Grubb. And then shot from distance from Opiinka. Picked up the loose ball, which came off of Max Hinman, but couldn't keep the shot down. Here's Thomas. Straight out for a throw. Elijah Hearn gets the return. Waddington. Stegel. It's a neat turn from Colton. Continued his run into the box. It was Frankie Sinfield, not Colton. Very similar looking players, the 8 and the 11, and from a distance the number 8 and the number 11 on those white shirts are very similar. It's a good strong run forward by Horton. It's coming more and more into the game is Evander Grubb. It's a through ball straight through from Ryan Wharton to goalkeeper Callum Smalley. Hearn. Crossfield ball, inch perfect. Sinfield, good save by the goalkeeper. Taking no chances, David Sherlock turns it behind for a corner. What a great ball by Elijah Hearn. Player that was previously at Watford, operating on the right-hand side of that three-man defence. Moore is forward, Stegel is forward. Elijah Hearn is the one defender who has stayed back. Cross comes in. It's cleared out as far as Mpongo. Low shot, straight at goalkeeper Kaluya. Opiinka. Just got caught there from behind by Amani Oji. That will be a free kick. Waddington. Opiinka. Inside two. Might fall this to Norris. Goal kick is given. Wharton's penalty cancelled out by Mpongo's deflected shot to square it up at 1-1, and then Norris penalty after he was brought down into the white team, leading by 2-1. They've had the lion's share of the possession. It's not to say that the team in orange have certainly looked dangerous when going forward, but they've given away a free kick here. Colton, former Chelsea trialist, straight to Thomas, but Thomas has given it back to Oppa Yinka. Grub. Bongo. Norris. That's a foul. Sholu brought down. The right back wins a free kick, which is going to be left for goalkeeper Baldwin Kalia. Waddington to Lamar Moore. One back well by Orgy. Powerful run forward from Tyrell Horton. He's got Stegel to beat. Zokwe. And a low drive, which was held well by Callum Smalley. Stegel into the feet of Hans and Pongo. Waddington. Flag is up. Played around about 16 and a half minutes of the second period, if you'd like to call it that, so coming up to half time. It's well played from up here. Finding Deeble. That's a corner. Good strength by Apua. It's back with Smalley. And over to Spike Stegel. Sinfield. I beg your pardon, once again it's Will Coulton again. Very similar players, as I mentioned before, Sinfield and Coulton. And from a distance, his vantage point on this side, the 8 and the 11 are very similar as well in the numbers on their shirts. Clearance straight out of play, that'll be a throw-in. Will Coulton is the player playing in the advanced of the three central players. Frankie Sinfield is the left-sided wing-back. Sinfield has made the run down the left. Good control from him. Interception by Sholu. Good ball as well from the Marmor from the back. In December, Pro head coach Liam Sutcliffe took its squad to Huddersfield Town of the Championship for a valuable match, described as another scouting arm for us by the Terriers head of academy recruitment, Emir Humphreys. ProChance's project brings this type of player to the Championship that we're looking for, said Humphreys, right to their door. So certainly praise indeed for ProChance. As the cross comes in, Waddington picks up the pieces from Apua's pullback. Just bobbled up there and hit the arm of Evander Grubb to a free kick, which will be taken by Deeble. In fact, he's left it and then receives the pass from Orgy. Deeble. It's a good looking ball, but the flag is up against Horton. Intelligent little ball that from the number 10, Brendan Deeble. Flag was quickly up though. Inga got the last touch, so a throw. Two to stop. Orju there as the half-time whistle blows, and it's the white team, thanks to that James Norris penalty, that had turned it around from a 1-0 deficit. From the spot, Horton with the goal for the Orange. The two strikers and Pongo Norris have both found the back of the net. And at half-time, the Whites lead by 2-1. Second half to come very shortly.
It's funny, she's coming up with her own mum. It's like a bit foggy and foggy.
I came from Manchester. I left Manchester.
Oh, yeah. Is that where you're based?
Yeah. Bright bloody sunshine for once.
I've done that before.
Went off the Pennines over to Barnsley. Kick back. Brilliant.
How long does it take you to get there?
Just short of 2.
That's not too bad.
Stays steady.
Have your fluids,
Yeah.
and then in your comp, take your time.
Time check.
Take your time. What can we get?
I only by chance bought this round a bid. Bought a Saka
For the next
t-shirt.
20 minutes at least,
Sweet enough.
we can make a substitution.
And I've put a base layer on. I'm not going to need that. I'm going to need to take that off.
Okay. Same way.
I bought a
What
t-shirt
I ask
for
you
like
to do
£7.
on
Like £30. Change a t-shirt.
okay, you've now got yourself
Bought a bottle of 2 bottles of water. Done it
I
under
think
an umbrella.
the key for me right now at the whole time is that you show a little bit of intensity, okay, in terms of winning the ball back,
Once you've
in terms of
got to know
attacking,
them, it's easy to commentate.
shoulders,
Show the
basics
name.
now. So shoulders,
I'm just trying not to
shoulders
mix
a
it
little
with
bit more.
the
The
it's just
18-yard
like
box,
thinking
let's say
I
again,
can
can be a
see
little bit
all
more.
that I see.
Counting now, okay, and that's just a
Probably
code,
you
by the
just
way.
call my
That's
name down.
what
I'll
you
give
It's
get.
just,
them a better
it's
Counting
idea.
now, a few more combinations.
so I've just taken that out of
Get
state, put them all there, just keep chopping them down.
Can we have a few
So
more
in each
combinations?
half I use one, I use a split one. I've missed one out, so I'll do that twice in the second half. It's
Everybody's
literally
doing really well.
website,
Okay, fantastic. Defenders, now
watch
it's
the
time.
website to learn
Okay,
about foreign
it's now time for
a bit of
making sure
introduction
that
to
you're
the
in the right
coach.
place, especially when on the attack that ball comes out. All right,
But
that
it's
set
just like
pieces.
that, it's
Can you organise yourself
Yeah,
so
it
that
helps
it's not
to attract
a
players to
3v3,
it.
2v2, or okay? Even if just make sure that we've got an overload when we're doing our
Don't forget again.
on attacking set pieces. Final thing, if we do get
But I
some
will
free
say,
kicking
like,
in and
much
around the
feedback
box,
you've
for
got
me,
to
if it's at this side of the box, alright, I like a left
I'm
back.
not
Alright,
much
on the other side, it's going to be a right back.
got
You understand? Okay.
that
Any questions?
no, because I've just swapped it.
Like when we're doing the cup final stuff, trying to get the stuff
Oh, you
over.
got 214 coming on.
And then
Some of the teams just don't give a shit.
I just don't get it. It's like the team sheets 1 to 11. It's as easy as that.
I mean, some of them
I don't know his name.
they've got a couple like this year for the lockdown.
And as always,
They had 2 ex-players that had conversation, but they left the town and made sure.
there's lots of
When I
detail
said,
there,
who
man,
do you
but
feel
it's
what
all
who's
really
your
what
player?
you're doing.
At
All
least
really
at
what
5,
you're
you
doing.
know. So
Alright?
you'll probably find it more and more now because they're just all getting squad kits and
The only change we're going to make is
they're just going to get thrown
Kate
anyway.
and Harry. Okay? So you two swap over. Will, if you come into where the Vandals play, where you both play on Thursdays, attacking midfield, you'll have both substitution.
Just keep it 1 to 15.
As long as it doesn't matter, it's just for me, it's just I don't care. Really drop. So I was just listening to what you said. Really drop into the band. So really listen to little things. So 6 is off.
Well, we're at the halfway stage here at Loughborough University, the ProChance 17's assessment day. 2-1 to the Whites at half-time. They've made a change. Will Coulton has just dropped a little bit deeper in the midfield. Harry McKenna has come on as a substitute, and Evander Grubb has departed. And well, there's 2 changes as well for the team in orange. And Charlie Bullock coming on for Tyrell Horton, and Emmanuel Peter Aratia comes on to replace Onyema Azokwe. 2 like-for-like changes by the look of it as well. So it's like Azokwe coming off. Aratia will play on the right-hand side of that midfield. First touch for Harry McKenna is to take it all the way back to his goalkeeper, Callum Smalley. Coulton. Sinfield. Distance on that clearance, straight onto the head of Stegel. Trying to use his strength there was Appiah. Aratia watched it all the way there, did Hearn. And a smart strike towards goal from Orji. And the save by Smalley. Good height for the goalkeeper. Goal kick, says the referee. Just went down the pitch side to speak to today's referee, Martin Dexter. He very kindly informed me that the 2 assistant referees today are Keith Smith and Tommy Smith. It's a good play by Coulton. Weaved past the challenge of Bullock. Unable to keep possession for his team, and it's gone out of play for a throw-in on the far side to the white team, Team 1, who lead by 2-1. Moore looks for the run from Mpongo. Mpongo trying to get the better of Hinman. Hinman has stood up, and he stood up well. Max Hinman, the former Morecambe man, is going to come back again. This time off of Waddington. McKenna onto his left foot. That's a smart ball in. Well, that should have been 3-1. Frankie Sinfield just got caught underneath him in the end. Aratia. That's a foul. A little trip from McKenna on Walker. And the referee, what's a word? And a yellow card for the substitute, Harry McKenna. Shelley. Sinfield, good ball forward. Chance for Mpongo to test his pace up against Hinman. Still Mpongo, good skill from Mpongo. And off the line quite literally from Thomas. Last time Mpongo got in a situation like that, Thomas ended up bundling it over the line for an own goal, but he managed to keep that one out. It's a great little drag back from Hans Mpongo. Into the chest of Coulton. Stepping in to win it was Orji. Eritrea. Good defending. ProChance leading the evolution in football recruitment with days like today. 2 matches, of course. The 23s will kick off at 2:30 this afternoon. Hopefully you can join us for that one too. Opayinka trying to get the better of Thomas. They've certainly had a good battle, those two, so far this morning. Thomas clears that one to touch. Throw in will be taken by Elijah Hearn. That's behind. That's going to be a corner. Not everything works out for the first time around, as ProChance have pointed out. But with the right attitude, application and ability, you might just get that second chance you deserve. That's certainly the belief of ProChance, whose mission is simple: getting talented young players into the professional football game by offering them invaluable opportunities they might have otherwise lost for good. Corner is taken short. McKenna, he's certainly been involved since he's come on, and then it's flashed in towards goal, and that's 3-1. And it's a simple tap-in really from Hans and Pongo from the cross from Sinfield, and they stretch their lead, the white team, Team 1, to 3-1, with a second goal this morning for Hans and Pongo. Slammed back in by Frankie Sinfield, and Pongo done the rest. Waddington's done well. Deception by Sinfield. Wide to the left-hand side, and Apua just left it behind a little there, did Thomas. It's a throw. All the players playing in this game, the 17s this morning and the 23s game this afternoon, are free of compensation. And all European players have confirmed letters from their junior clubs that no compensation will be payable if a player signs for a professional club. This is the ProChance assessment day. First of 2 games. And in this one, we've seen the white team come from behind to lead by 3-1. All 4 goals have been scored by strikers. 2 from the penalty spot. There's a man that's got 2 goals to his name. He's on a hat-trick, and Pongo. Wharton. He's continued his run forward, Wharton. Trying to dig it out was Charlie Bullock. Wharton at the back, the central defender, has slotted back into position. He is a former Doncaster Rovers player, playing alongside Max Hinman, former Morecambe player, the 2 central defenders for the Orange team. David Sherlock. Stepping in was Lamar Moore, and he's done very well, trying to set Mpongo away. Good play by Stegel. Sinfield. Deception from Sholin. Did look to strike the arm of Jamie Norris there. Here's Mpongo. Keen on that hat-trick. It's thwarted at the last. That's a good looking through ball. There's a real chance here, but it's been overhit by a pure from the through ball from Dylan Walker. And it's behind for a goal kick. Walker's through ball sent Struder Apura away. The former Fulham man unable to make the most of the opportunity. Bit of time and space here for Jamie Norris. Pongo. Oh, back to Norris to return the favour. Norris unable to get beyond Thomas's challenge. Thomas clears for touch. The men behind this project, ProChance project, Liam Sutcliffe is the head coach. He's got Ian Birchnell as one of the men working alongside him. Previously manager of Östersund, where he succeeded Graham Potter as manager in Sweden. Edu Rubio is also working with those guys. He's actually in charge of the orange team today. The Spaniard has worked for Valencia and last season was the first team coach at League 2 Crawley Town. So plenty of great experience behind this wonderful project from ProChance, who are leading the evolution in football recruitment. In this, their ProChance assessment day. This is the 17s match, and the white team leading by 3-1 in the third quarter. Halves are being split into 20-minute quarters. Pongo. McKenna had continued his run, but couldn't link up. Eritrea. Throw into the white team. Opayinka drops it back for Hurd, who's happy to go all the way back to his goalkeeper. Callum Smalley, who is from Somerset. West Countryman, has played for the likes of Yeovil and Bristol Rovers. That didn't stay in play. Just unable to keep it in play there. Frankie Sinfield. It's one fairly by Waddington. Pongo just behind it. Dylan Walker picked up the pieces. This is Hinman. Came off of Will Corton last. Waddington leaves it. Stepping forward was Lamar Moore, just run away from him. Clearance from Wharton. Goes out for a throw-in on the far side. It's a good strong header again from Wharton. Thomas cleared it eventually against McKenna and out for a throw. Spot a cramp. It's Amani Orgier that's feeling the effects. On comes Lizzie Reed to see if she could help out. Orgier is set to play in this afternoon's 23s match as well. It's just a spot of cramp which is to be expected, I suppose, from one or two players today. This is the first real run out for them on a football pitch since lockdown for many. Each will have their own story of how they've kept fit. Nudged away by Lamar Moore. Waddington. Moore again. Back to Callum Smalley. Here's Spike Stegel. It's an interesting looking ball, and there might be a hat-trick on here. It just dropped the wrong side of the post for Mpongo. Struggling to deal with a man that's on form, Mpongo. And he's won the ball back here off of Wharton. And it'll be Inca. Couldn't make it count. Walker. Good interception from Elijah Hearn. Waddington just about made it to Moore. No doubt that they've been the stronger side, the Whites. This is Frankie Simfield, who's previously been playing for Bradford City at under 18 level. Frankie Simfield. Stegel gets the return from Norris. Norris again. Jamie Norris coming back to get a slice of the action. He's been very quiet in the second half. Scored for the penalty spot to give his side the first half lead. There he is again. It's a good instinctive ball wide to Simfield. Charlotte steps in. Eritrea. This time Wharton gets the better of Mpongo. Quick throw, Mpongo, bit of space inside the penalty area, and selfishly pulls it back. McKenna couldn't make it count, but he's got the ball again now, just nudging it wide to Simfield onto that left foot. Checks back, McKenna into the danger area, and then away up in the air from Wharton. A little bit of holding there from McKenna. Needs to be a bit careful, he's on a yellow card. The only yellow card of the game being shown by the referee, Martin Dexter, early in the second half. Mopping up from Dylan Walker to win the ball back for the orange team. This is Deeble. Seems that Deeble's gone to the left in this second half. And Struder Apure more down the middle. There is a shot from Apure, which is comfortably saved in the end by Callum Smalley. Stegel to Simfield. Some players have come to ProChance via the scouting network, and some players are on show because ProChance felt they deserved the opportunity to show everyone what they can do. And they haven't come through the normal challenge and channels of the scouting and analysis system. It's a real opportunity for these players today over the two games. Through ball from former Peterborough man Ryan Thomas, but it goes straight through. Stegel again. Jamie Norris. McKenna. Pongo. Trying to get the better of Inman. Pongo, Norris, cross from McKenna, it's turned behind, it's corner. Those who impress in this 17s game will be playing against Huddersfield Town under 17s, under 19s combination mixed team in a behind closed doors training match on the 15th of August. So plenty to play for these players. The under 23s match later on. The best of those who impress could be playing in the game later this month against the championship sides under 23s. It's a good looking delivery, but runs straight through, and that is the last of the action. We're halfway through the second half. There's been a goal in every one of the quarters so far, and the team that have dominated are the white team, who come off with a 3-1 lead.
It's elevated enough that you can see over people's heads to the...
Majority of the time there isn't an elevated platform, is there?
No, it's down on the ground. You can't. It's difficult to see across sometimes. Especially got a linesman or an assistant referee running across.
Subs. I'm gonna be taking him off. No, I'm not. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna take him 4 off. Right, so couple of little changes. So keep the back players at
Got a couple of good players.
Will, what I want you to do Will and one player is going senior. Yeah. I'll explain why in a second. So that will leave us Harry. You've already got 2.
Yep.
Enoch will stay on the right, Frankie, you stay on the left, as will Jamie Hooper. I probably will miss this game because he'll be 10 minutes substitute.
He's got to motivate us.
Doing really well. Lovely move.
You've got to show your own selfishness
Couple of little
sometimes.
points.
It's
Balls onto the side of the pitch, hands don't switch off and actually look and think, right, can I run into that space? Or ideally, can I run from the shoulder to the centre back and run in
quite a motivation.
Well, I don't know. It's not what I want. Just give practice. Well, you're going to make some movements based on short,
Not used to running through that gap. It's easy to swing one up. Well, yeah, they want to impress us. It's a combination of these two will be playing at Huddersfield in a week's time. I think it's next week. I think it's later this week. Yeah. Well, Huddersfield turned around. He played them last year. Huddersfield turned around. It's just what we need. Big games against these people. We're looking at with marrying our team, what we've got up against the team that's available. If we see someone there that's outstanding against what we've got, it's perfect. It's a perfect match. Yeah, fitness. Might have trained with not a lot of team, but chances are one or two of them thought that guy like crap. He's not going to be the last one to pin him.
So let's see if we can do it. Have composure, don't panic.
was looking for his hat trick as well, wasn't he? If he could claim that first one, I think it was going in, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That one there, the one that went in as an own goal.
Well, yes. All I'm saying is that you scan or you look and you'll see from
I was
the
talking through the week. It'd be a good idea to have a
But if at any point you're not sure,
summariser as well.
yeah. So if you look on your first touch,
Maybe
you
to
know
rig that. You can rig like a second top
but then the picture changes, then that's when you may take 2 and 3.
yeah. No. They what he was on about perhaps in the future using a summariser, perhaps even an extra file. Doesn't matter, we can have the archive. Something like this, it's not. Unless we use a splitter, so you might lose a bit of audio quality of that.
If you don't autoplay forward, keep plenty on the next time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's not wasted.
Right.
Exactly what Ben's saying. Oh, you bugger. You know who Ben is. Really well done.
4's off. Team 2, the orange team, are out on the pitch. They've made a couple of changes at half-time. Onyema Azokwe has come on for Amani Oji, who did pull up with a little bit of cramp in that third quarter, and he will be playing, one of the players that will be playing in the 23s game this afternoon. So he can have a well-earned rest ahead of that one. Also off is Struda Pure. The Frenchman has been replaced by Tyrell Horton, who is back on, having scored that early penalty. Change as well for Team 1, the white team, who lead by 3-1. Van der Grub replacing Jack Waddington, who has made way from the heart of that midfield. Had a good game, Waddington, who was with Lincoln City. And ball forward. Falls at the feet of Azokwe. Looks like Azokwe has gone to that left-hand side. Sholu. McKenna quickly shifts it to the right. Opeyinka. It's good running from Opeyinka. A chance for number 4. It's a good block. And then McKenna, that's a really good save from goalkeeper Baldwin Kalia. Otherwise, that's heading for the top corner from McKenna. Good stop from the keeper. Another corner, which will be taken by Frankie Sinfield. Many pro clubs watching today, here in person or watching online. Lots of clubs are watching from the Premier League down to the National League, and for the 23 players this afternoon, as that corner comes in and goes it for a throw-in. For the 23s this afternoon, the option of Europe is really possible, with a number of European clubs tuning in to watch as well. ProChance really are leading the evolution in football recruitment. Bided his time, did Grubb. Thought he was going to pull the trigger, but he was looking for an option. Fired towards goal. It hits Harry McKenna and goes behind for a corner, for a goal kick rather. It's a good turn from Deeble, who's now operating in the centre of midfield. Azokwe. So his left foot, the shot is behind for a goal kick. Spot a cramp by the look of things for Elijah Hearn. He's on his feet. No need for physiotherapist, and Lizzie Reid can sit back down again. It's a long kick from one goalkeeper to the other. Made a good save just now, Kaluuya. Eritrea. Horton. Still Horton, just trying to find that shooting opportunity. The combination of Moore and Stegel denied him it. That looked like a foul on Grubb. The referee played a good advantage. Here's Mpongo. He's done well, Mpongo on the outside. Whips it in. Surely this is number 4. And there it is. A goal for Opeyinka, who finds the bottom corner with a simple finish. And that's 4-1. Former Peterborough United under-16s player steering the ball beyond Baldwin, Kaluuya and into the corner. For a moment you thought it was Hans Mpongo that was about to grab his hat-trick. But it's a goal for Opeyinka. Comes off the head of Stegel. Stegel happy to see that one behind for a corner, helping out his teammate, the Marmor. Just got it caught underneath his feet a little there. Eritrea take the corner. It's a deep one. They've got men in there. One of them is Azokwe. Back it goes to Walker. He's lost possession out, and there's a real chance to manoeuvre forward. Grubb finding Mpongo. Mpongo with a step over. It's crowded out at the edge of the penalty area. The foul was by Ryan Wharton, and that's a free kick. And, whilst Frankie Simfield has dashed over and said, "No, this is mine," I thought Mpongo might well feel that this was an opportunity for his hat-trick, but he did have a free kick in the first half. Similar position, very similar position, right at the edge of the penalty area. And he went for the right-footed shot into the wall when it looked more of a left-footer's opportunity. And so a left foot will be applied here. Frankie Sinfield, the former Bradford City man. Although he does have Harry McKenna standing over the ball as well, but it is Sinfield. Takes a deflection. And it's behind for a corner. Mpongo happy to let that one go out. Does look like he's perhaps limping slightly, Mpongo. Here comes the corner deep. Got men over here. Fired back in towards goal by Norris. Cleared away by Thomas. Coulton. He's done well, Coulton. Forward ball by Hearn. Walker. Falls nicely for Opeyinka. Norris with a cross, and there is the hat-trick goal for Hans Mpongo. Sweeping the ball into an empty net. And that combination of Norris and Mpongo has caused plenty of problems for Team 2 in the orange today, and that goal is goal number 5, a hat-trick for Mpongo. All of these players fighting to be picked up by a club today, or a trial at least, but they're also looking to impress Liam Sutcliffe, Eddie Ribble and Neil Bennett down on the touchline. for the chance to feature in up-and-coming ProChance showcases. The 17s going to Huddersfield in the next week or so. And they will be picking a team from this selection of players. Jack Waddington is going to come back on. And I just wonder if it's going to be the hat-trick hero that's going to come off and Pongo. He has been limping slightly. Well, it's actually Elijah Hearn who pulled up himself, the defender. I was going to say fullback. He's playing as a right side of a three-man defence. He's gone off, and that means that Jack Waddington will just slot into that back three for the latter stages of what has been a routine win for the team in white. Had to do it the hard way, coming from behind. Penalty in the second minute. Maybe they can reduce the deficit here, but the shot was rising over the top from Charlie Bullock. And out for a goal kick. Frustration for Bullock, who couldn't really kick that one down. Stegall back to Smalley. Right-footed chip. Sold it a little short though to Aratea. Stegall clears, throw. ProChance are actively looking for the next player who is capable of earning a contract at a pro club. If you think you've got what it takes or know someone in such a position, visit the ProChance website, prochancefootball.com. For more information on that website or to register, prochancefootball.com. That's www.prochancefootball.com. Also on Facebook, facebook.com/prochancefootball. David Charlotte shouts of release it. He's just trying to hold on to it. Opeyinka, his name on the score sheet. Trying to cause more damage down the right-hand side. Sticking to the task at the expense of a corner is Brendan Devil, who tracked back well from the midfield there, Devil. Across goes Sinfield. Spike Stegall has made a late dart into the back end of the box. The header down was from Mpongo, bounced into the ground and up into the arms of Baldwin Kaluya. Shot it. Chance to break forward here for Bullock. Looks to the left. And Azokwe. Azokwe stopped in his tracks. Good challenge by Lamar Moore at the expense of a corner. The only way into a ProChance football showcase event and the chance to perhaps find a pro contract is through their assessments process. Events taking place around the UK with selected talent, and only the best will be selected. That corner comes to nothing. A chance to bring the ball away with Will Coulton. He goes long, just a little too long on this occasion for Harry McKenna. Charlotte. Grubb putting Waddington under a little bit of pressure there, and a curling effort just wide. That really wasn't far away. It was a chance for Charlie Bullock, and he holds his head in his hands, and he really was close to making it 5-2 there, Charlie Bullock. On as a substitute. He's had a couple of sightings of goal in the last few minutes. Sinfield Steps aside the challenge of Emmanuel Peter Arateo. It's Coulton. Sinfield. Good dummy from Arateo. Charlotte chips it into the box, but straight through to goalkeeper Callum Smalley. He drives it low, straight into Mpongo. Just unable to win that ball back there, Will Coulton. Drive towards goal. And a low cross, and there is a goal back. That was good work on this near side. And when it's driven in, there was the simplest of tap-ins really for, I think it was Tyrell Houghton again. His second goal of the game. Tyrell Houghton scored very early in the game, and he scored very late in the game. As it stays the same, he would have got things started and wrapped things up, but in between, the white team, Team 1, have scored 5 goals and been very much the dominant force. It's good strength to stay on his feet there from Grubb. The referee has said no, not happy with that. Martin Dexter, the experienced local referee, who has officiated Premier League 2. Plenty of experience from the referee to say no, there was no advantage. Long ball forward from Lamar Moore, goes straight through to Kaluuya. This is Hinman. Well, a bit of a mistake there by Wharton, and he very nearly let in Mpongo. Good pressure from the white team. Eventually it's cleared. That's good play by Walker to set things off down the left-hand side. Just too strong though to pass for Onyema Uzokwe. Still no sign of the sunshine in Loughborough. There is a breeze and it's a pretty nice day otherwise. On pitch 1 here, there is the Loughborough University Stadium just down the bottom of the hill, which you can probably see the lights in the distance. Very good setup they've got there as well. Chance for another goal back maybe here. Good punch by Smalley. Norris plays it into Grubb. Norris again, returns it well. Grubb straight through the middle, steps aside the challenge of Wharton. Grubb finds McKenna. McKenna's drive beyond the fingertips of the goalkeeper, beyond the reach of Sinfield, and out for a throw-in. That's been turned back to the goalkeeper by Waddington, who slotted in seamlessly into that back three. Head coach Liam Sutcliffe will choose the best of this bunch of 2 sets of players for a trip to Huddersfield Town to take on a mixture of their under-16s and under-18s academy players later this week. It was there where he picked up a glowing reference from Emir Humphreys when he took a team to play the Terriers earlier this year. Emir Humphreys saying another scouting arm for us, reverting to the fact that he was watching firsthand available players playing against his current players. Great opportunity for these players to prove their worth in a game like that. And There will be plenty more of those type of fixtures coming up for ProChance in the months ahead. Opportunity to cross for Aratia. Turned away by Waddington. Wouldn't come down for Charlie Bullock. He's still got it, surrounded by white shirts. Bending effort towards goal from Deeble. Straight into the arms of goalkeeper Callum Smalley. It's good anticipation from Thomas. Tracking back though is Opayinka. Opayinka has ended up on the floor and the free kick has been given. Over on that far side, dying embers of a game which has seen the white team run out. At the moment it looks like a 5-2 victory. Still time for more. Here's Simfield. Colton. It's good driving from Colton. Still Will Colton. And his final pass ended up at the feet of Ryan Thomas, who clears. Deeble. That's good from Deeble. Finding fellow substitute Aratea. Still Aratea. Good trickery. But then stopped in his tracks, and suddenly Simfield's got an ocean of space on the left-hand side. Comes inside. Still Simfield. It's a great play by Simfield. It's a wonderful run. Perhaps one chance too many for him. He's pulled it back eventually into the path of James Norris, and Jamie Norris curls it with his right foot, bending it around the goalkeeper and into the far corner for goal number 6. His second goal of the morning, Jamie Norris. And that really does put a little bit of gloss on the scoreline. ProChance are leading the evolution in football recruitment, and we've certainly seen some talented young 17s in action over the last 80 minutes or so. As the goal scoring ended there, we wait to see. Well, it has, because there is the final whistle from the referee, Martin Dexter. And a hat-trick for Hans Mpongo, 2 for James Norris and 1 for Enoch Opayinka, 6 for Team 1. A brace from Tyrell Horton, giving Team 2 a degree of respectability in a 6-2 scoreline. ProChance are actively looking for the next player who is capable of earning a contract to the pro club. If you think you've got what it takes, or know someone in such a position, or want to know more about ProChance, then visit their website, www.prochancefootball.com, for more information and to register. ProChance are also on Facebook, www.facebook.com/ProChanceFootball. We're back at 2:30 this afternoon for the 23s match. Looking forward to that one. In the meantime, the 17s match here has finished. Team 1 beating Team 2 by 6-2. Thank you for your company.
Yeah, just so if you maybe how far can the mic go really?
We'll bring him up here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The game is still there.
eyes as well. So I think what to ask.
Just do me a favour, just stand, just walk down there.
Yeah.
Just directly in line. Maybe step forward. Yeah, okay.
It's about here.
Yeah. Just take the mic with you there.
Yeah. Where is it? I'll swap the microphones over. Actually, do you think?
We had some of Spike's matches were filmed